It's a big goal to become the best and become a pro player, and you will not make it if you don't have confidence. My name is Mohamed Kaddoura. You guys know me as Revenge, and I played top lane for Evil Geniuses in League of Legends. So when I was 12, my older brother kind of pushed me really hard to play with him and his friends. At first I didn't really like the game, but they actually all stopped playing and I kept playing. And then a year later I got Challenger. So I was actually 13 when I first got Challenger. I think I was just very addicted to improving. And in general, that's kind of a trend for me in my life. Like I always like chasing things like that, like feeling like I'm improving on something. And League was like the first game where I felt that to like a really deep level. So I kept playing it. It was so much different lifestyle changes for me to move out here when I was 20. I was surrounded by everyone who plays League, and everyone's talking about League, and it's just like this lifestyle, and that was really new to me. Competing in a team environment was actually not really something I've done before. My biggest focus is just how to make my team play go above and beyond, because I think my individual play, like my laning, is good. It's just more like, how do I find the best way to fit my team and win the game? I guess just some data that we use, which is how much we're winning in practice on certain picks, for example, what's beating us. These are good stats to look at as a player because it gives me a better understanding, like over a very long period of time, how much games I'm winning on a champion. Even if you're not necessarily performing bad on the champion but losing, maybe there's something to that you can extract, like, okay, maybe we're playing bad with this pick as a team, or maybe I am playing bad on the pick and I need to play better on it, right? So that's a good ways that I like to use data. I mean, team communication is super important for every team. Of course, I think it's just a matter of how you as a player in scrims and in practice just build those systems and foundations, because it should never only be one person talking the most the whole game. Like there's no like one shot caller on a team. It's like, I think that the game is broken up in different parts where some roles have a higher importance to be talking and making plans, and then later on it becomes other roles. I believe that for solo laners, a huge difference maker is if your plan making and communication in the mid game is really good, and you can make plans on the map for your team to follow, and you have a big decision and impact in how those plans go. I think learning to accept as a pro player that things aren't always in your control, no matter who you are, no matter how good of a player you are. I think that was like the biggest thing for me. And then as well, you have to also be realistic with yourself, and you have to have no ego when it comes to learning, because it doesn't matter who you are and how good you think you are. Even the best players need to learn more. It'll make yourself improve faster. It's just important to be very realistic with yourself about how good you actually are and what you need to work on to actually reach your goals.